53 years. It has been 53 long years since a human foot last touched the dusty surface of the moon. For a whole generation, it's been something you only see in old documentaries. But that's about to change. Right now, the hardware for the next giant leap is stacked and ready. This isn't a dream. This is Artemis II. In just a few minutes, we're going to break down the entire mission timeline. We'll introduce you to the 4 astronauts who will fly farther from Earth than anyone since the Apollo era, paving the way for the first human bootprints on the moon in over half a century. The space race is back, and it's more intense than ever. But that's not all. While we're getting ready to go back to our celestial neighbor, a billion miles away, the James Webb Space Telescope just sent back data that's rewriting the book on how entire worlds are made. It has found the ingredients for moon formation around a distant exoplanet, giving us a glimpse into a brand new class of alien worlds. This is your essential deep dive into the 2 biggest stories in space exploration happening right now. So buckle up. The future is here. The Artemis program is, without a doubt, NASA's most critical mission today. It's a multi-billion-dollar endeavor with a clear goal: return humans to the moon, specifically the lunar South Pole, and this time, stay there. The idea is to build a sustainable presence, a base camp that will serve as a vital stepping stone for the even grander ambition of sending astronauts to Mars. And the very next step on that ladder is Artemis II. This mission, which could launch as early as 2026, is the first crewed test flight of the colossal Space Launch System, or SLS, rocket, and the Orion spacecraft perched on top. A crew of 4 has been chosen for this historic flight: Commander Reed Wiseman, pilot Victor Glover, and mission specialists Christina Koch and Jeremy Hansen from the Canadian Space Agency. Now, to be clear, they won't be landing. But what they will do is embark on a daring 10-day journey that slingshots them around the far side of the moon. This trajectory will take them farther into the void of space than any human has traveled since Apollo 17 in 1972. Think about that for a second. Farther than any of us have been in our entire lifetimes. The stakes for this mission are monumental. Artemis II has one job: to prove that everything works. It's the ultimate trial run. Every single crucial system on the Orion spacecraft will be pushed to its limits. The life support that will keep the astronauts alive, the deep space communication systems, the navigation controls, and, most critically, the heat shield. That heat shield has to withstand a blistering high-speed re-entry into Earth's atmosphere, protecting the crew on their return. A successful Artemis II mission is the green light for everything that follows. It directly clears the path for Artemis III, the mission that will finally put boots back on the lunar surface. That mission will use the customized Starship human landing system, currently being developed by SpaceX, to ferry astronauts from lunar orbit down to the ground. And you can't ignore the competitive spirit driving all of this. The new space race is in full swing. On one side, you have NASA leading an international coalition of partner nations. On the other, China is running a parallel program, aiming for its own crewed lunar landing within a similar time frame. This competition is a powerful engine for innovation and speed. But this isn't just about planting flags and leaving footprints again. It's about testing the foundational technologies we'll need for humanity's future in space. We're talking about things like advanced propulsion systems, long-duration lunar habitats, and in-space refueling, all essential components for keeping astronauts alive and well on the long, arduous journey to Mars. Artemis II isn't just a test flight. It's the next terrifyingly real and incredibly exciting step into the future of human spaceflight. Now, let's zoom out, way out, to the deepest, darkest corners of the cosmos, where the James Webb Space Telescope is completely revolutionizing our understanding of how planets and their moons are born. Webb's latest jaw-dropping discovery comes from an exoplanet system located 625 light-years away. The planet is called CT-Cha-B. It's a massive gas giant, bigger than Jupiter, and what Webb managed to observe is its circumplanetary disk. Imagine a miniature version of the rings of Saturn, but instead of ice and rock, it's a swirling, chaotic cloud of gas and dust circling the planet. This is a cosmic construction yard. This is where moons are born. Now, scientists have theorized about these disks, and even seen hints of them before. But Webb's incredible infrared vision allowed it to do something unprecedented. Take the first-ever direct measurements of the chemicals swirling inside one of these moon-forming disks. It's like being able to analyze the raw ingredients in a cosmic kitchen. And what did it find? An incredibly rich and complex soup of carbon-heavy organic molecules. We're talking about hydrogen cyanide, propyne, ethane, carbon dioxide, and even benzene. These are the fundamental building blocks of more complex chemistry. So why is this such a monumental discovery? First, it tells us about moon formation. It strongly suggests that the process of building large, chemically diverse moons around giant planets isn't a fluke unique to our solar system. It's a universal process. If that's true, then the universe is likely teeming with moons, potentially billions of them, similar to Jupiter's Europa or Saturn's Enceladus, worlds we consider prime candidates for hosting extraterrestrial life in their subsurface oceans. Second, it's a goldmine for astrochemistry. The data Webb collected gives us a perfect chemical snapshot of an alien environment at the moment of creation. Scientists can now use this information to model which molecules are robust enough to survive the intense radiation from a young star and go on to become the building blocks of life on a newly formed world. And third, it's a complete game-changer for exoplanet discovery. Webb is proving it can do more than just find these distant worlds. This ability to see and characterize the raw materials in a planet, its atmosphere, or its moon-forming disk, is the key to identifying potentially habitable zones, and ultimately, the search for life beyond Earth. This discovery confirms that the James Webb Space Telescope is delivering on its promise, pushing past the legacy of Hubble and opening a new frontier in exoplanet science. When you step back, you see that the stories of Artemis and Webb are really two sides of the same coin. One is about humanity physically pushing outward, extending our reach into the solar system. The other is about expanding our cosmic perspective, looking back in time to understand where everything came from. But both of these epic endeavors have a huge, tangible impact right here on Earth. The Artemis program is fueling a massive boom in the private space industry. Companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and countless smaller startups are racing to develop the next generation of reusable rockets, lunar habitats, rovers, and life support systems. This isn't just a government project. It's the dawn of a true commercial space economy, creating jobs and driving technological innovation that will benefit us all. Meanwhile, the discoveries pouring in from the James Webb Space Telescope are doing more than just inspiring the next generation of scientists and engineers. They are fundamentally changing the textbooks. Every new image, every new spectral analysis is a massive return on investment, paid back in the form of unprecedented knowledge about our universe and our place in it. So whether you looking up at our own moon and imagining the 4 astronauts who will soon circle it, or you're staring into the deep, dark sky and marveling at the birth of alien moons billions of miles away, one thing is crystal clear. The most exciting, most transformative era of space exploration is happening right now, in our lifetime. If you want to stay on the cutting edge of these incredible stories, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. You won't want to miss our future updates on the Artemis II launch window and the next mind-blowing images from the JWST. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, keep looking up.